Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Reforged Eden. I'm your host, ProbabilityOfSuccessZero, and this is a continuation of our Series 7 playthrough. Now, before you do anything else, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like, subscribe and notification bell so you too can stay up to date with my content as it comes out. And as always, do make sure to check out some of the previous episodes so that you have a better understanding of what's going on in this one. So, in this episode, I can finally reveal our new capital ship, the one we've been working very diligently towards. And here it is. This is the Saturn class capital ship. It's taken an awful lot of resource to actually build. We've even had to build this temporary cargo box just here with quite a substantial storage capacity just to hold all the components we needed just for the blueprint. And oh my god, it barely fits on this platform, and this platform could fit nearly two of the Uranus class capital ships. So there's a lot to go over here, so you'll have to give me a second. So one of the major differences between this and our previous ship is the fact that this one is a lot more heavily armed. Just from the side profile alone, you'll notice we've sort of extended the body out towards the back. We've doubled up the rear engine section. So instead of just having one down thruster and one up thruster, we've actually doubled them up and included two additional laser cannons, top and bottom. That's given us a total of 6 laser cannons just on the side profile alone, with an addition of a rocket launcher as well. But on top of the rocket launcher, we now have two side-facing lasers either side of the ship. So that's given us, well, that's what, 8 lasers on each side, sort of facing outwards, 2 rocket launchers, and then at the back we've included a purpose point defense cannon minigun facing backwards. So anything that's sneaking up on our rear now will actually have to deal with a dedicated chain gun pointing in their direction, which I think is a marvelous addition. On top, we've sort of kept the traditional layout of the 2 chain guns as well as the rocket launcher, the missile launcher on top turret. We've kept the forward-facing missile launcher. I'm going to have to move positions because the drone's running out of our range just there. So that just shows you how big this ship is. Right, so we've kept the upper deck missile launcher. On the tower in the middle of the ship, we've kept the missile launcher there. We've still got the 2 chain guns, but it's now flanked to either side by 2 sentry guns. Now, this is also duplicated underneath. So we've also got these 2 laser guns underneath as well. We've got 2 sentries as well as a dedicated missile missile launcher facing backwards. So we've really armed the ship up to the hilt this time. On the front, we've kept the rocket launchers, but they've been more heavily fortified with additional steel blocks and put a bit further forward. So instead of being sort of integrated into the front hull where the cockpit was, they've sort of been put on the, I don't know what you would call them, it's sort of like, I don't know. Don't know what to call them, like the kind of roll bars on the front of the ship. So either way, we've kind of put them in there for now. So any damage that is focused on our weapons will be hitting them instead of our cockpit area. And in its place, we've taken some ideas away from the retrofitted Uranus, and we've put drill turrets just here. So now we've got drill turrets right under the cockpit and the rocket launchers to the side of the cockpit. You'll notice we've also tripled up the the retro engines. So before, I think we only had, was it 1 or 2? I think we had 2 engines. Now we've got 3 engines. We've pretty much doubled up on a lot of things, but the weapons are definitely the things that have tripled up. We've got a lot more firepower on this ship now. You'll notice there's no visible solar panels on the side of this ship, and while we have kept some solar panels on the underside, we haven't really added any more. The same with the upper deck area, where I should say the landing deck area. We've not actually increased the size of that. We've kept it the same as before. I think, yeah, it was it 2 blocks before? Have we extended that by 1? Sorry, I correct myself. I think we have actually extended that deck by 1. Yes, I do believe, sorry, it has been extended by 1 panel. But other than that, we haven't extended the exterior solar panels. It's actually on the inside of the ship where we've done a lot of changes. So let's just give you a better view of the front. Probably get into better range. There we go. So as you can tell, the cockpit area has been extended somewhat. It's a lot wider now. I've sort of made an interesting kind of design with the windows here. So you've got this extra window just here that allows you to sort of see in through the side of the cockpit. It has been sort of like segmented with steel blocks, and all of it's been sort of highlighted in kind of hazard lines. I thought it looked kind of nice, so we thought we'd go with that. Let's head on inside the ship. Well, it's appropriate really, because the drone just ran out of distance. So you'll notice now we don't have a side entrance. I've got rid of the side door because frankly, it was getting on my nerves a bit. We're having to sort of like leave the door sort of down and it overlapping things. So we've actually integrated 3 entry points now. So obviously the first entry point is on the rear. That is the traditional one where we've got the hangar bay. The second entry point is on the top of the ship where the landing deck is. So just behind the tower on top. We've actually replaced the door with a shutter door, and that leads inside the ship. And the primary and third entry point, which is the one we'll be using most as a player, is integrated so well I can't see it. Oh, here it is. There's a boarding ramp. There we go. So we may have to jump a little bit because it's not quite level with the deck, because we're sort of clipping on the turret, I think, at the front. But this leads into the main hull. Look at that. So much better entry as opposed to coming through the wall just there. So you'll notice we've done some work on the cafeteria, so that's a lot better now. Done some wood scaping. Yes, it does look a lot better. Oops, put some light on. So I think it looks a more elegant style sort of cafeteria stroke refectory. We've still got a single fridge, still got a single food processor, so nothing's really changed there. We've got a kitchen sink because, you know, you've got to have somewhere to wash up afterwards. Over here is now a more convenient living quarters. Again, I've kept this woodwork sort of decor style going. It's a lot more compact. We've included a little bathroom counter in here just so people can wash up. Over here is a dedicated bathroom, very similar to what we had before. These guys are still slobbing about, not doing anything. All right. Oh, you're doing some work now. Yeah, I thought you were playing. Oh, look, he's unhappy about it. Tough. So that's the main crew quarters. Over here, we've sort of got our little cargo bay area. So we've got a couple of like loose cargo pallets. We've got the main ammo store just there. There's a kind of like little decorative storage block behind a window just there. We've got the main harvest bay just here. It's 160,000 storage. On the opposite side, we've got the primary storage bay, which is cargo bay 1. That's a cool 640,000 storage. As you can see, we've got some stuff in there already. As you can tell, the hangar bay is very spacious. So we've got 2 vehicles in here already. And you'll notice right above, because the ceiling is so insanely high, we've managed to include 2 large generators as well as the pentaxid tank. I mean, that's how tall this ship is. And we've included solar panels into the hangar bay design like with the previous Uranus class. Now, either side of the hangar bay, we've got 2 engineering areas. So in here, we've managed to get on this side of the ship, these are all the shield charging modules. So we've got 4 large shield chargers, as well as a supersized shield charger. Behind that, you'll notice there's a solar panel. You'll notice we've got solar panels here. I think that's the reverse of that side, isn't it? Yes, it is. We've still got plenty of room in here. We've also got 2 additional large generators, as well as the compact shield generator. Now, I've only used that because I didn't want to use the large advanced one, simply because I didn't see a reason for it, because there was reasons. Overall, the configuration I've done works quite nicely for us. Inside here is also the gravity generator, and we've also included some storage in this area as well. And we've got a little ventilator running in here, so no one's going to die of lack of oxygen. So it's a very similar setup on this side. So we've already got a guy working in it, and back off a bit because that's highly radioactive, and he's working on the warp core. So on this side, we've got the actual shield capacitor modules. So we've got 4 large shield capacitors, as well as the supersized shield capacitor. We've also got 2 additional generators in here. Now, what you can't see, just back off a little bit. Yeah, it should be all right here. So above here, you can't see them, but we've actually got some small generators, and it's the same with the other side of the ship as well. So we've actually got 6 large generators and 4 small generators to generate all the power that this ship needs. It needs a lot of power. Yes, I could have gone with an advanced generator, but I wanted redundancy, and I wanted distributed redundancy in the cases of multiple sections of ship getting damaged. So because of that, we've got 3 separate areas where power is, technically 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sections where power is generated. So in theory, even if we take a direct hit on one part of the ship, we should have capacity on the other parts of the ship to keep the ship running. We've gone with the O2 generator and medical pod in the hangar bay area. We've also got a little storage unit as well. We've also integrated the armor locker into this area as well, because, makes sense really, just keep everything together. You'll notice, we just note that R on the ceiling. That is a slot that's going to be dedicated for an internalized long-range sensor when I get around to installing it, We do have the CPU capacity for one. I just haven't got around to doing it just yet. But I have earmarked that area for it, simply because that's a more expensive component than the external kind of radar dome. I want it internalized instead of on the exterior. We've got easy access to the fuel tanks here. There's several areas where we can access the fuel tanks. Let me just do a quick decor update. I know, this is what happens when you rush things and bring them through. So this ship did take a lot of manufacturing to do and a lot of designing as well. There's a lot of aspects to it that are similar to the other ships I've used previously. But there are aspects to it that makes it a lot more complicated. You'll notice that as we move up to the bridge. So things get slightly complicated. So you'll notice, like with my previous ship, we've got this split deck going up to the cockpit area, or the bridge area, I should say. It's not a cockpit anymore. It's a fully fledged bridge. We've got area here that can actually be used to set up like stations and units. But I've used the shorter stairs to give us a bit more kind of like areas to work with. This leads up to the main bridge area with the main captain's chair, two co-pilot's chairs, some terminals that you can use. Engineering offices already been installed. Navigation offices already been installed. Over here, we've switched over from that side to this side for the deconstructor. So the deconstructor's actually been installed. So that's nice. On the opposite side, we've got a teleporter already set up with a sensor, as well as the repair station. So that's all now, instead of kind of crammed into a corner, it's sort of like got its own dedicated area. Over here, now this, I have to shout out one of my subscribers. He did suggest this. He said, why don't you have a dedicated conference area overlooking the bridge? Yes, it's not quite overlooking the bridge, but it is looking at the bridge, so it's close enough. So we've actually gone for a conference table with meeting chairs around it, and it's lit up as well. So there you go. You happy now? I sort of thought it was a good idea, so we went for that. We've got an additional storage unit over here with 160,000 storage. Potentially we can expand that. I haven't done anything with this area just yet. I've got a couple of ideas, but I'm going to leave it open just as and when we might need things. At least we've got somewhere to utilize. You'll notice that this sort of overlooks this bit here, simply because that's the wall to the internal living area. So I could have built up against it, but I thought it'd be nice to be able to look down, leave it a bit open. Going over here, this is the main lift going up through the center of the ship. So if we go up, there's the sort of like, there's a lot of levels to the ship, so you're gonna have to bear with me. So that's the level we're just on. Then we go up to this level. This is sort of like a split level. So again, we've got our little crop area, our little garden. Got some cold storage units up there. Got things already growing. Over here, we've got another fuel store area, which we can access to top up fuel. We've got some liquid tanks that we could use to store things like the energy, Promethean fuel cells. So we could use them as fuel cell storage if we want, or we could use it for organic fluid storage. Anything based, or water or oxygen, we don't know, we could use it for anything. Going further up, we get up to the next main deck, which is where the core is. We've all up here, we've got all of the CPU extenders, so they're accessible all the way around. So we've got 3 stacked in here. We've got 2 stacked into the wall just there. We've got 2 just here. So I think these are the 2 improved. Yeah. And the rest are the advanced. The basic is under the captain's chair at the front, just there. We've also got our manufacturing here, so we've got access to the advanced constructor like normal. We've got access to 2 small constructors as well. Over here we've got an enlarged medical bay with a medical officer who actually has a desk to work from now. Good job, you had a promotion, love. Right, I think this is quite a nice setup. We've got lighting in the corner. I do need to sort out the lighting. I've got to put some more lights about to sort of brighten the place up. In cases of emergency, we can use some cryo bays for the crew. If they get injured, we'll just throw them in there. And we've got all this area here to sort of like utilize still. And we can look down at the crew while they're working and go, get back to work, you know, like a proper boss. If we go to the back of the ship again and go up, yes, we've still got our hidden cargo area. So we've got 2 cargo containers this end, as well as a lot of solar panels integrated under the main landing deck and our wireless connector. So I think we're doing pretty well there. I think we've got quite a lot in. Go up to the top, we've got our main landing deck, then the tower and all the weapons. Now, one of the main changes with the after the ship, I have to point this out, is we have switched out from large or medium engines to the advanced engines, and my god, have they made a difference. We haven't quite got the same power from these large engines, even though we've actually increased by about 50%. We haven't got the same capacity in terms of the scalability. This ship is twice the mass of our previous ship in terms of tonnage. I think this is 3.75 thousand tons. Our last one was something like 1.6. So we've doubled, well over doubled, and its lifting capacity is now being primarily driven by these aft engines. We've got 4 in total on the back of the ship. So though we can lift off with these engines underneath, if we start carrying even more weight, we're going to have to use the rear engines to sort of like runway launch ourselves off the ground, which these engines can do by a lot. So at the minute, doing a vertical takeoff, we can do, I believe, an additional 3.75 thousand tons. In fact, let's power the engines up. So, 4.58 on this planet. But to do the runway launch, we can do 26.3 kilotons. So that is a hell of a lot. Well, it's nearly about 6 times more powerful. So we can get ourselves off the ground using that. We do have a advanced RCS installed to give us maneuverability. We are suffering slightly on our strafing ability with side thrusters because we haven't multiplied them up. We've still got 2 mediums, top and bottom, on the sides, so that's not really scaled with the rest of the ship. I may look at doing something with that at some point, but for now it's not critical. So now we've done the tour of the ship, I think it's about time we took the ship out for its maiden voyage. I mean, sorry about that, it is quite a lot to cover. But before we do that, we do need to grab some to eat. I have stocked up already. We did have a little blip with our food. When I was transferring the food across to the fridge, unfortunately, the storage unit I was using, I thought was powered. Turned out it wasn't, and a lot of our food went off. So I ended up throwing over 1,000 units of food away. So I'm a little bit upset by that. Talking about food, we might as well grab the food from the from here. Let's just grab all that so we can start processing growing everything back again. There we go. Disconnect that. So if we have a look in the ammo store for a sec, I do believe, yes, we've got plenty of ammo now. So I've really bulked up on the laser charges, bulked up on the dumbfire missiles. Sorry, it's those ones. And I've like really kind of beefed up both the chain gun and sentry gun ammo, because we've got, how many is it? 10 sentry guns now. It might be more than that. We've got a lot of weapons. We've got a lot of weapons on this ship now. A lot more than what we had. So we've got 20 turrets. So that'll be 16 lasers, 4 miniguns. We've got 6 missile launchers. We've got 4 rocket launchers. Where's the sentries? Sentry. 10 sentries. Yeah, 10 sentry guns. No, we're not going to do that. What's the point in doing that? That's pointless. It's alright, sentries were a new addition, so I haven't configured them yet. And that should switch over to drones. Yeah, that's right. And they shouldn't hit anything. Yeah, that's correct. That's all sorted. I have done the logic for this, I believe. Yeah, sentry. Capital offense. Yep. Okay. So we should be all right to go. We are power balanced. So that means with shields on, which they are. Oh, Jesus. Our fuel just dropped. Ah, fuel bug is occurring again still. Oh, well, never mind. I don't know what triggered that to just suddenly do that. Did I put... Oh, it's because I put the engines on. So it's not just the shields. It seems to be any change in the power system seems to trigger a drop in the fuel. Huh. That's annoying. Right, so that's a lot of fuel I just lost. Okay, as you can see from the CPU usage, we still have around, really roughly about 140,000 CPU to play with. We are, as I said, power balanced. So at the minute, we've got shields on, we've got lighting on, and we're not consuming any power. We're actually minus 27, so we've still got a bit to play with. That's with the fridge running, the hydroponics running, as well as other little things like the passenger chairs, etc. All the kind of storage units running as well. So let's take the ship out after all of that. Okay, thrusters are on. Don't you dare drop. We may have to top the fuel up, so we may swing over the base for a second. And we may need to reload our weapons. So as you can tell, it is a much chunkier ship. A lot more chunky, unfortunately. And that it's not right. I'm waiting for that to reload. There we go. Okay, let's switch over to the radar. Right, brake. Let's see if we transfer cargo bay 1. We haven't picked up fuel. So let's have a look in the cargo tower. Ooh, quite a lot. We're going to take that. Let's see what that does. We're going to have to start producing fuel if we're going to be dropping fuel like that again. So I've just forgotten the name of my own ship, but we've been flying the Uranus for so long. I was expecting that to be listed, not Saturn. Okay, that's there. I go. Oh, Let's drop. Yeah, let's drop that in. Oh, that's topped it up to max. Yeah, we're at max fuel. Yes, nice. Right, let's have a look in the ammunition bay because I just noticed we got that. Throw them in just for the sake of it. Throw them in as well. Let's have a look in the workshop. Not workshop. We're looking at Star Builder. Got anything in there that we need? No. We've got in the cargo bay at the minute. We've got O2, lots of O2. We've got water. We've got pentaxid. Yeah, we'll take that pentaxid. And the cargo tower. That was the cargo. Have we got exactly? Wow. We've got almost identical stacks of Promethean pellets in both areas. Right, okay. I'm going to take a stack of 8,000 steel. I'm going to take that entire stack of that. I'm going to take 1,000 stack of that. I'm going to take 1,000 stack of that. Throw them back. Do I need anything? No. I think that'll be it. Now, I could take that with us because some people asked for that so we could sell that. There's no point sitting at the base if people are asking to buy it. Right. Yes. Okay. I think we've got everything we need to build fusion cells now. Water, steel, Promethean tablets. Right. So let's get going. Let's just put the spotlight on. There we go. Have some light on the situation. Though she climbs easy. That's for certain. Oh, there's the Corvette. Should we do it? Should we take on the Corvette? No, we're not going to do that. I don't want to break the ship on the first encounter. I think we could take it now, to be fair, but I don't see a reason to. Or should we? Just to... Yeah. I mean, this has double the shields of the last ship. Ooh, I'm tempted now. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to take on the Corvette because that thing's annoying the crap out of me. I mean, we've taken out the pirate ship. We've taken out the Scar ship. It's only the Xerax ship that's bugging us above our planet. We might as well take the damn thing out. Where's he gone? Either way, it don't matter because once we get in range, I'm going to absolutely kill it. Out of him. He's got to be there. It's not vanished. It did this last time. He just popped out of nowhere. Alright, so apparently he's at our side. What? Oh, he's by the Cobalt asteroid. That's got to be really close. Come on. Oops, not mining. Put them back in. There he is. All right, we nearly missed them. Moving to intercept. This is the day you die. Yep. Oh yes. Oh yes. We are absolutely beating the crap out of this ship. Oh, okay. Back away a bit. Don't get too ambitious. Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Oh yeah, we're in the red with the engine. Oh yes. Have some rockets. Oh! Yeah, we're making him wish he hadn't occupied our space. Oh, look at our shields regenerating. Oh! Yes, it's doomsday for this boy. Let's see if we can start taking out some of these annoying turrets. My God, I was not expecting us to kick the crap out of it this easy. Right, gotta be careful of the shields now. Give our shields some time to regenerate. Oh, I think that hurt it. Oh, we're gonna have to take a look at that. Why is the generator getting burnt? May have to look at additional power supply by the looks of it. Oh, they are KO'd, aren't they? Right. Yeah, they're trashed. I think if we'd done it, I think we've taken out all their guns. I think we've completely defanged the Corvette. Wow, that was a very one-sided fight, weren't it? I almost feel sorry for what comes next. Hello. Hello, engine pod. Guess what I'm about to do to you? I want you to stop. Oh my God, how did we miss that? We're not going to miss again. He keeps drifting over to one side as we're firing in. Oh, there's what got. Take the warp core out. Bring that ship down. Oh, he's hurting now. Oh, he's trying to run. Go on. Oh, I think we've done it. Dead in the water. No, gotta find. Where's the shield generator? I think it's on the bridge. I think the... Don't tell me you started... Oh, you've just started. Right, okay. Okay, if that's how you're going to be. Let's just... Generators. Yeah, we've got to get those shields down. I think I just hit the shield generator. Right, let's just go back to the... Yeah, I think the shield generator was just there. Right. Does that mean we can actually board this thing now? Well, it would seem to imply, as of right now, we definitely have the tactical advantage. The ship is is immobile. We've disabled its ability to regenerate its shields. We've disabled its ability to fight back. In theory, we should be able to board this ship. To be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to this. Oops. Now, before we do that, we do need to make sure we're fully equipped for this incursion. So I don't think at present we have a look at our setup. Got multi-booster. Oh, I'm not sure if we're going to need the EVA booster. We're going to switch out for an EVA booster. We're going to use the tactical rifle. And which way are we going to go? Yeah, we can go out the bottom. Gotta be careful here that we don't get sniped. So we're going to just send the drone in first. We're close enough for this. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, shields are still down. We're legging it. Oh, I can hear movement already. Right, we're just going to drop down for a second. We're going to send the drone in. Hello, boys. Is that your bridge? There's a core. We could be right buggers and blow the core straight away. Oh, hello. Yeah, he's thinking I'm not I'm not sure whose drone this is. I probably should shoot it. Yeah, you could shoot it, or you could just stand there and get shot yourself. That's a better idea, isn't it? In fact, hang on. We're missing a trick here. Get rid of that. We've got a rocket launcher, guys. We've got a rocket launcher. We're going to reload it. And we're going to just pelt the area with rockets from the doorway. Sounds like a good idea to me. So where is he? Where's he gone? Let's open the other door up. Is anyone in there? No? Right, okay. We'll go through the side. Normally a good strategy. Can we steal their fuel yet? No, we can't steal their fuel. They've still got control. Oh. Oh, I think I saw someone. Definitely see someone down there. And he saw me. Did we get him? Let's just zoom in. I think we might have hit him. I'm not seeing any movement, so we'll back off for a second. We'll send the drone in. Oh, he's dropped there, has he? So we have clipped him, but not killed him, no. He seems to be on his own. But, yeah, I'm not risking just sticking my head down there. And he's clearly growling because he's angry. Right, we understand that. I mean, I've just absolutely destroyed his ship for him. Oh, there's gravity here. Woohoo! What? See? Is that where it's supposed to be? Just there? I don't want to be foolish and just press ahead and get absolutely trashed by this guy. Not when we've come this far. Pushing in. No one in here. Oh, I can hear noises. Oh, okay, alien container. Right, let's put this on the Saturn. So put this in cargo bay 2 so we can monitor how much loot we've got. This is obviously where to put their naughty people. I can hear something. That's toilets. That's one down. I'm pretty certain I saw someone else. Just going to pull back, reload. He's down. He fell into our trap. Hey, what are you doing? Reload. Pull back. Can we get drone in? Be cheeky and look through here, see if we can spot them. Ooh, hello. Hey, we're still some fuel. Same one. I can hear you. Where they gone? Alright, can we still... Oh, we're out of range. Shall we grab that? No. Right, we need to move our ship closer. If we could... Oh, hello. Grab that. I can hear him. I just can't see him. Right, pull back. Anything else? No. Oops. Yep. Come on. I think that's our tower getting in the way, isn't it? Alright, square up. Drop us down a bit. I think that should be alright. I think we should be in range now. So drop the thrusters. And we'll go out the bottom again. I got an idea. Hang on. That's the weapon we were after. And we've just picked it up. Right, excellent. Okay. Let's just lock onto there. T, again, there was something in there of importance. Why can't I pick that up? Alright. Reactor core. Oh, for fusion. Okay. No, the body's a despawn. So where's this guy? I can hear him, but I can't see him. There he is. Oh, he's hiding right under the core, the little bugger. Right, okay. Right, we're going to reinsert through it. So now we know where he's hiding. We can get a snipe on him. Has he moved? Where the hell has he moved to? Where the... What? What the... This guy's playing hide and seek with us. I can hear him. I can't see him. Look. Ah! Thank you very much. Shooting me in the bleeding back. Radiation's high. think, to be honest, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? I'm gonna nick from their fridge. Of course I am. I'm gonna eat their food as well. There you go. That's how rude I am. That's toilets, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I think we cleared all of that deck. But the only place to go now, I think, is straight up. This is where I think it gets a bit hairy on this. Right, so we should be able to loot these bits quite easily. Yeah, okay. I'm being super cautious because I don't know what's around. Oh, hello. Hello. Starhawk heavy pistol. Nice. Right. I think that's everything there. Go down. I think this is where it gets quite hairy in here. I can hear movement. I think there's someone in there. Let's get down here. Can we spawn? Yeah, there we go. I think there's someone in here. Yeah, there they are. 1, 2, 3. I like the bridge. I like the bridge, but these guys have got to die. Right, okay, let's see. Get a sniper rifle. Can we just snipe one? That was over his head. That's 2. My aim's awful today. I apologise. Shit. Is there any more? This blocking the drone. Right, let's just transfer some of the food across because I think that's going to end up going off if we don't do something about that. Yeah, cookie. Why not? Reload. I think, to be honest, guys, we may have just cleared the entire ship. Don't want to jinx it, though. it's not as good a loot drop as I was hoping. But the fact we got an EM push... Oh, crew member. Okay. Take it back. We're liberating human slaves. No, absolutely no resistance up here, is there? Oh. Nope, it looks like we've done it. So all we've got to do now is blow the core and dismantle the entire ship. Or fabricate a salvage core and then dismantle the entire ship. I think a salvage core. So let's do that first before we kick off. I think there's nothing else here. It's just a lot of components here. Done that one. Done that one. I want to make sure there's nothing left. I think there was stuff in here that we could have salvaged, but we did rocket the hell out of these engine pods. Right, let's just have a quick look. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff out of this already. Go over to the Saturn's Cargo Bay too. I mean, we've got a lot, so I've transferred that all in. So we've got a large upgrade kit. They're always handy. We've got a Starhawk heavy pistol. Brilliant. We've got various materials, not too bothered by that. But we picked up, and this is the thing I wanted so much, is the energy pulse rifle, which is just worth its weight, literally in gold. I've picked up quite a few armor sets as well as by the looks of things. I picked up the Zirac marksman rifle. Jesus, that's a lot of damage for a rifle. What ammo does that take? That's laser charge. Right. So we need to fabricate a salvage core. So let's do that straight away. Because the moment we blow the core, it'll probably dismantle it. We'll probably find out we can't fabricate anything now. No, we can't. This is something we could dismantle to get the... Oh yes, I've been an idiot. Of course there is something we could dismantle. That's what we got a deconstructor for this very purpose. While I'm struggling to get upstairs, I'll never know. Wrong. Wrong one. It's over here. Okay, what we want to do, want to connect that onto the harvest bay. Because we're reharvesting components. We're going to put that in. And we're going to throw in. Yep. Throw that in. And throw the laser cannon in. Because we're not going to use that. We can fabricate that later. But we should get components out of that, I would have thought. Decor, yeah, we'll throw them in. That should give us bits and bobs. Power that up. I think it's going to complain about the carbon substrate, but we'll see what we get out of it. Yeah, we're not going to get the carbon substrate. Damn it. Oh, this is why they should take the components. Alright, let's just have a quick look. The way of doing this without to fudge everything. Yeah, it's just the carbon substrate we're lacking. Let's have a look in the fridge. We got fiber. Yeah, we do have fibers in the fridge. So we just need some rock. What do we have? Do we have any rock? We've got graphite. Is there a rock nearby? Is this where we've got to harvest the rock in order to build a salvage core? That'd be pretty ridiculous, but if it needs doing, it needs doing. What's the nearest asteroid? It would be the cobalt, wouldn't it? Point defense was switched that off. We don't need that on anymore. Put the thrusters on. So we're going to mark where this ship is. Cobalt's there. Is there a closer one? Silicon? No, the cobalt. Oh, yeah, literally copper right below us. So we should put the mining mode on. Yeah, there we go. Just get some rock. That's all we need. That's it. Bring us to a stop. Thrusters off. Let's just go through devices, get to the advanced constructor. God, we've got so many things on this ship now. We'll turn it on later. Let's just see if we can actually do it. Oh, yeah, we do need to transfer out. Right, so we need to transfer that in. Go to the harvest bay. Transfer everything out. We need to switch off the deconstructor because I think that's now done. Go over to the constructor. And that should say yes. Salvage core. Yes. Build a salvage core. There we go. Nice. In future, I should probably stick several of them in our inventory for our ship. So if we encounter another ship in the future, we're not going to have to faff around fabricating them. Oh, glorious. Let's just get closer. Okay, a bit close. Bit further forward. I can hear a beeping. That's not a self-destruct mechanism, is it? I hope not. Right, so we're going to park the ship just there. Power down. Yeah, I definitely hear a beeping. Get me a bit nervous now. Right, so we can put fusion core. I've never built a fusion reactor, so that's a new one on me. Let's go and steal ourselves a Xerax ship. I'll just go through the hole on the top deck. Plop. Right, so we could just rocket launch underneath. Is that combat? I bet that's combat steel. Ah, he's pretty hard to steal. Right, okay, we need some charges. Oh, look at that, convenient. I have some deconstruction charges. No, we're going to do C4. Run. Right, got it. Okay, let's switch over to the salvage core. I don't even have to do anything. There we go. We now own their ship. I gotta leave it the original name. Nice. Brilliant. Okay, guys, I think, to be fair, now we claim their ship, I'm going to have to do a lot of work deconstructing and salvaging this. We do have the Saturn to carry all the loot back to our home base. That's been quite an entertaining run through. I was expecting a lot more opposition on board the ship, to be fair. I was very, very cautious because, you know, I didn't want to just stick my head out and get it blown off by these guys because I know they can be rather lethal. But in the end, we have overwhelmed them. We have stolen their ship from them. And I'm looking forward to looting the hell out of it. So for now, guys, thank you for watching. And in a bit.